Remember if you Ghana ba Germany no. Me ma me hwe me no ka chem say Abrante unim. Wo kwa member biom. Wo kona na so di unim na so usadi unasi Ghana asase su wa biom a. Wo kona say me wu kra member. Me sa apply for engineering school. TU Freiburg on starting all over again to do an engineering course in German, completely in complete German, 100% German. And it took me about 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it took me about 8 years to finish the course. So I had to close myself out completely from, I cut a lot of things off. Nobody was hearing of me. And I'm ashamed, 8 years.
Hi there, my name is Calibos, the only boss with one S. Happy new month to all of you. Welcome to a month of new possibilities. Oh, do you know why life has been made so easy? It's because of TapTapSend. People, TapTapSend is here to make your life easy if you want to transfer money to Ghana, if you want to transfer from USA, if you want to transfer from UK, Europe, Canada, a lot of places all to Ghana. And guess what? When it comes to Ghana, there's no e-levy charge. So, what are you waiting for? Download TapTapSend on Google Play Store and App Store and be ready for exciting offers coming your way each time, every time on TapTapSend.
TapTapSend. Send more, spend less.
DHW 1642 Concord Plantable Intercooler Engineer Hemba 16 daily also worldwide doing an internet edin komo wa IT any also worldwide sua there wa why ready so so sua there tie ebeboa ai wo Ghana we to kwan baby I will be able to remember me show no so be numbers the good screens so bet me WhatsApp me and say your voice note ebedin komo and then the Concord play me the nature if I me call Germany we did that's right I mean for who for what me could didn't come Germany me eh brother back or Germany na muntie ni ye me de onim se me ba no omo a omo ye bibi omo skills ni ade de me and me catch youth ni say learn a skill TapTapSend me kan mo say o UK o Europe o Canada o America o Australia and o UAE a ubetimi amanesika abre wadofo e wo Ghana enti de tie ni ko Play Store ne App Store na download TapTapSend. O download TapTapSend na o fill forms kit we be bisa promo code channel so na type SVTV. O manisika efi UK a ubenya bonus. First transfer ubenya £5 bonus. O Europe a ubenya €5 bonus. O US a ubenya $10 a year bonus. Inti download TapTapSend o Play Store ne App Store na manisika ebre obusuan for now for ne adofo e wo Ghana. Ejuma pasa me nkanche mo say unya artisans, styler, painter, plumber, steel bender, electrician, carpenter, auto repairs ni ade a ejuma pa say me nkanche o say ko on my website www.ejumapa.com and on my contact number and our screens no so no ubetimi from o abruche o pese o project bi wa senisika be fie sa manfo di usika o now for ibusuan for ejuma pa say for project ni form so on be yama na chese uko na uko request ya omepe obi na waye wujuma na ma baby your project no Ghana bia no trust ejuma pa insa no ejuma opese usua IT course number 1 Slam Technologies show cyber security any either IT programs Slam Technologies omo obi wo Ghana sa so no omo obi nso wo USA ohia Slam Technologies contact on numbers the good screens no from CCA na chese osua cyber security and other programs Slam Technologies number 1 Oscar me mo akwa aboko there
DJ Nyame me da say me the pass at least finally me to me about program no so me try ya but na busy dey me nyamre am asoda na there we adwuma nkra na me no ka say but say ya dey nyama no abrase kakra nti ma me nyusu opportunity na members na me share me some experience kakra o program no so
why are they Oscar Oscar who are in for Germany
at the moment there me was Straubing more sites this year me no ka say Straubing is closer to Munich right on the I am on the Austria-Czech Republic border right now.
Okay, so what site? Then I'm here.
Yeah, it's a renovation of Straubing Bahnhof, which is a train station. What we are doing now is try to change signaling system from the normal one that they used to have to the ESTV model, which will make the signaling of trains faster to ensure delays. Germany is noted for delays and postponement of train schedules. But because of this, there's a nationwide changing of the signaling system completely. And my company is fortunately enough to be part of the various groups of companies that do that. I work for an Italian company in Germany, which is it's called Salsef Group. Salsef Group. And we are into railway construction, track construction, and signaling, like I said, and management of maintenance of railways.
Wow. So, wejuma oye o one year day.
Me a project manager. More like kind of saying planning, scheduling, and also execution of the final stage of the project plans. Me, I am more like a liaison between designing project in any bibiano. I make sure say whatever has been planned based on schedule, material, and skilled personnel. We transfer whatever has been planned on paper, on the drawings, to the field and execute the final phase of our activities or of our task.
Wow. So for how long in here we say only juma? We say juma way?
Well, railways, I'll say this is my fourth year of doing this, but fourth year of doing this, but civil engineering and project management, me 7 years.
7 years. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, ejuma we no one Ghana for be woman, so one Ghana near home.
So far, the Amenshia Ghana Nibia, one lady pen a Messiano, I can't say, but she was by then a student. She was into designing. For example, I'm designing plans, Yamana usual, translate it into a Jumana Kasangasa on the grounds. So I'm more like a field engineer on the grounds. And but on the grounds, the Messiah Ghana Nibia inside.
And so far, no, we are the only Ghanaian.
Means my hang means ranka. Make I say, well, Messiah Ghana Nibia inside. Messiah Ghana, Cameroonians.
Can maybe some other Africans,
Come on, Messiah Cameroonians. Cameroonians, Pana Messiah. There's one Ivorian guy. Says Ahano, but no, he is more in a different field. You see, the railway industry is a different industry on its own. Before I go into the track, you have to seek permission, and also you have to put out the overhead lines. So electrical disruption explosion and that Ivorian guy, he is part of the guys who put off the electrical overhead lines. So far, the Ghana need the Michelle and Ghana need be inside.
Your story, we are back to how you got that job near there. I mean, your story. So from is it like from Ghana to Germany and answer from Ghana to Italy to Germany? Because so can an Italian company build and then so maybe so from Ghana, is it like if we Ghana straight I'll call Germany and I'll call Italy and I'll call Germany and which is which?
Well, if we Ghana straight to Germany, me and Ghana. And my educational background is very, very, is diverse. Well, I was born in Accra, Newtown, Kokomlemle to be precise. Oboba Malata Market, now my papa police me. May his soul rest in perfect peace. I think 3 years ago. My father was a policeman, and now my mommy, banching or Malata Market war. And Me na baby media gropa Accra Newtown, Kokomlemle, Nima, Mamobi, and those areas, Kotobabi. Because now when I was young, also I used to play football for Paloma Stars. Paloma Hotel, now they had a football team. And I used to play football until I'm chimpa. But baby, I call JSS, my primary school. Panaman, that time it was called Panaman cluster of schools. And some of the changing here, Kokomlemle cluster of schools. Our Kokomlemle inside Panaman, if you know Panaman very well. Around Paloma area, on school. From there, I moved to Aquinas Secondary School. Osu, around the Togo Embassy area more. I studied agric science from the beginning. I did agric science in secondary school with specialization in animal husbandry. After that, I made admission into KN University. KN University, I went to read agric further. So I had my first degree in agric. Then afterwards, I said, but during the course, that was my first encounter. We secondary KN University in 2006. And I had this exchange program that brought me to Germany for the first time in 2006. And through that program, I got to have the first encounter with the German language. Because as a young boy, I mean, you can imagine, DJ, I could speak Cree, I could speak English because of my formal education. Ghana, Ewe, I am in Ewe, by the way. Me, I'm from the Volta region, Agbozuma, to be precise. I could speak Ewe, Ghana, and also some good level of Hausa. But maybe Germany, because of Germans, because of the fact that they also wanted to protect their language. They don't speak English openly, even if they can. For the first time, I feel so I don't need to communicate with anybody. Now, my year basa our airport one and yoma. And I'm saying no, Casa Radio same mission. And to me, attachment it was in the University of Leipzig. And my first encounter was in Leipzig. Me attachment I had to go back to Ghana. Because Ghana could pay Juma almost 5 years. DJ, up and down, soldier Juma military in as a commission officer. I was looking for it. Level B or between I could do interview stage. It was really, really sad. Very, very sad. I got to the interview stage. Now, yes, now. It was a panel of officers, some psychologists, now they will have to grade you, and also at the end of the day, if you qualify, then you'll be enlisted in as a commission officer. You go for training. And to me, I'm say, young man, maintenance important, say, oh, Charlie. By the time you process, you frame for training at the military academy whatever. Now wapa or age limit wapa by some months, and automatically we will not even interview you. We have disqualified you. Yeah. So you have disqualified. They asked me, they instructed me to walk to the corner and then march off. Now see, the way I did it, Now, Papa, one of the panel, I can say, I think he was even in the cadets because when I was even in secondary school in university, I was in the cadet. So I just turned, saluted, and I left. Me PA DJ, you can imagine, me PA bra. Monsieur toy bomia. Me documents in your mammy crane na ebomi. So I was I didn't know my school crabby degree, me crabby BBA, but opportunity Juma seminar, me chia bear 4 or 5 years. In Juma. During those times, I miss German language, I'll go to institute. Into me go to institute and I miss language, Into 2010, around 2010 no na go to institute for me opportunity ni say me sambra Germany na me training me as a German teacher say na be ameboa teachers no go to institute wo Accra na me nchira de nti obi akọ go to institute around that time ni nyina no they may know they would know me nti na me chire German language no so nkakra but since you go school akoya Greek okay Greek is what uni asase wo ba bia how the be efu uso uni scout be start efu yo ne ekuya yo ne bibia it is there now be nti me ye language course ni we me be language training course we me sa back no na be me ma me bu efu wo say abrante we de bia akọ abrochi anu asan aba okọ anu asan aba na sa soja adwuma military academy adwuma na me kopere no kra no last minute kra bo di misika kra ka ho we di osameka almost in Ghana scam 1,000 Ghana cedis. Me ma misika oda na for the me last one. Me ko abroad me ba me catch is a yansa family say inti misika da 1,010 million. I say inti me 10 million so wasa ko sika we. Mama ya sa jisika we di when ye adwuma no. Me hwe nanim sa so ni bibi. And to man out on you there now here now the years sika na wo ma me make sure say sika na sabesa ka sika. I will not disappoint you. And DJ, I was very, very disturbed as a young guy. It not say me be creating medjuma. German language na me no alongside. Because that time is also now introduce you German embassy for introduce you sir. And he said before I join Ukunu and that's where Germany no. At least also join German language not to level at least A level, A1. Nti na eduma ba kakra because obia eba obi. But as someone person ko Germany bia ya ono mefa first and some akwa embassy nipo. So there was a lot of people who are person German language no. Nti no so my eduma kakra there were that time no a lot of us are we university and as we secondary school mpo a ye hwehwe other perspective to life ayinya. Nti yemu dudu na bia na ebi mu ye doctors ebi mu ye me say engineer ebi mu so ye business administrators in your Germany as it here. Engineer okay fine. So I was na DJ na basa. I was just a and you know me wo mo na me share broni baby wo go to institute one or say when meaning bibia na obek me akere me school bi wo Germany at least obek ma boa me kakra. And I me apply for school no TU Freiburg East Germany. You know me quite a masters in resource management and environment. That was the course I applied for, masters in resource management and environment. Me apply me admission all right. But sika me de be block no. Or say me block is some almost 10,000 euros by then. So they be make me na visa. You go first scan no. Me nibi. And I was me beside even now, but funny because me beside almost on me nobody was willing to help because 10,000 euros will be the best. A share was as if I could block your account there. A mood, you can also attest to that. So I didn't know what to do. But na main child here, sa course na bese me ya or Germany here ya no. Almost I introduce you or tech. KNUST, me former me alma mater, me go school. And the course coordinator now no. Edit to many my option necessary me pa bet me start first year ni wo ho ma be wi wa Germany. Okay, but my year Greek. You see I may masters MBA in resource management and environment. Into me started or tech. First year. Second year no ana me ba Germany beto association na o kan na me hwa first degree Greek. Second degree, resource management and environment. It's not that easy. So I was asking myself again. But before then, maybe if Germany, maybe if Ghana about Germany, no. Me ma me no catch him say Abrante onim. Say we the okona sa osa baby uma. Ukọ na sa osa baby uma. Ugbo uni mbeyo. Ukọ ame mebium. Am say sa so yeah, ukọ ame mebium. Ukọ na so di unim na so usa di unasi Ghana as is who are in terms of where they are becoming maybe. ukona se mi wukra mema.
Hey,
So unyan
come on,
kusanka de so saka. DJ. Sano kan ye. Osi wukra mema.
So be brain just member.
DJ. Eti we be do ya me yes course we am hwem so no. Ade we inti mi say the course we call Ghana dwuma na ngwa koye. And I said, me in German. I can speak German. Okay. And I did science and some even, you know. Why don't I rather change all over again? In the DJ, Mr. apply for engineering school, TU Freiburg on starting all over again to do an engineering course in German, completely in complete German, 100% German. And it took me about 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah. It took me about 8 years to finish the course. So I had to close myself out completely from, I cut a lot of things off. Nobody was hearing of me. And I'm ashamed, 8 years. DJ, that was very, very difficult. It was very, very difficult. You know, and I was only able to achieve this because I was concentrating on myself and I cut a lot of things off and I remained said, me persistent on it. Me geotechnical engineering with specialization in fluid mining. Na me we no German abai say or so page man as when you Germany house of him. That was my second head. Me ko foundation engineering. We go page maybe my first no was in foundation engineering. Once I had there was there a lot of high-rise buildings. In the end, say you two assassin foundation no baby most of the time here parking lot no. Na excavation no first. Na then you protected walls no. It's called foundation engineering and the water. Now you pumping insulin if you assassin say the strength of assassin will be good enough to carry the load. Indeed, that's where I started as a trainee. A trainee bauleiter. That's what it's called, like construction manager. You know, I was minimum coffee or no, I could boil Jumana. We can say more. We can see some marks in your man. Sometimes what that we are not what they who do drill that they are supporting a foundation now. Now you pushy anchor na more now for the concrete press ya now you come. As a trainee, yeah, I'm gonna say fine. What my but you mean quite we don't have a space for you here. Timmy Chinchin, yeah, finally no. And now maybe now company way, which is into railways. You know, they gave me a lot of training. It's aircraft still books now go kama. I mean, ubesuya kama because I'm Italian company. I'm free Italian about. ABBA company want to know. The German language gave me an upper hand because it's a German language, no. They gave me an upper hand. I'm training me all over the place. Now, Germany, the whole of Germany, Edmore, baby, into Germany, had the chin hapa along always on the road. No Ghana, I'm driving, but one of the basic requirements, no, say also driving, or say, Monsieur driving, giddy now. Monsieur driving, and then Monsieur the next year, the car travel on the motorway. What's on in Germany? Motorway in it here. 6 hours, 7 hours, Naming meeting, Obian Fawn, so soon driving. Giddy. Sometimes into mistakes need here. Obian soon chill. The mistakes need me as so my bia, Namiadum. We are not correcting, we are not correcting. I'm not saying the was Abyssine. So that is how my journey in Germany started. Baby, I'm also here.
Experience.
DJ.
A part of one fine maybe say uni story. Struggles near and those things in a part of it. But one person now realizes say also sound program no. Also call Greek. And I will do baby na won say wow. And now we wadwin say opese wusua na opese wo ye adewe wadwin wo ye wadwin ye no Oma who 8 years.
Mhm.
And yeah, Oma home.
Yeah. Yep.
So we can say I catch a go for as a ma hombre, obe struggle, but ma hombre.
And very, very, very important. Also, and yeah, you have to also and also no, you have to be very, very wicked to your own self. What you say? Because and easy. Say, over to me, there you just have to ode on home see na wa concentrate on one way you be brave. And easy. And also you have to be also deal.
Now oh mame cry, oh mame a struggle say oh 1,000 ko your manji cry na catch you say ugo de koko na oh crowd the member. Wa catch you the 19 dem be na who dem be na one be na
Oh,
who
DJ, see, I see where they say, Misanka, the Osa Misaka, Mamma, Sametikra says he cry, who there's a Misanka Bibia, the Osa Misaka, maintenance, DJ.
It is awesome. No, it means a lot. It's on no casadi watch or one biome. And okay, Obiala who focus on what you want to get. And why are there? But yeah, with all the 8 years process, I call money are there. We a school. But started say Juma way near there. Back driving Moses and our kind. Sisi and a humanity saying a Juma all year for all this while. It is a muti saying, can I betray? See a brabonity saying.
DJ railway, a very specialized area. It's very, very specialized. And you'll be an a pepper sobe. Because one thing I faco, baby, a man on our call. And I also so be to Musa railway there. Near one place, Nam. Internet, Uber frame no. But now for be the under frame on Bizam say, I want to say, Bizam say, into Cecia Owen, or frame Yamifa phone, Cecia Owen. Into a noble Munami war, more Straubing, watching Uber frame no message no hope. And I said, more key. And I baby, I unam baby. You unam baby, because unam room, unam trained that dear son in your man. And in one, we will be a me pese de bia you are on the road. And I stress, na se to me I wanna nye ejuma eye ma. And I also know, and on that channel also know, it requires a lot of very focused. Be concentrated because sometimes you are blocking one train track back open, you are blocking the next one no. And I said the next one no train nam so until you now say we juma and I say make sure say me as a supervisor no me hwe say me juma ni year also we are very careful. There are instances train are jamming of wekumom, not in my team, not in my area but say no, we are the industry no, we hear what happens almost everywhere. We hear least mistakes is you the bet me to say there are a couple of friends that have lost.
Because some more maintenance and some more BBC ya. Omo ade bi a omo lucky road no. Rail no, so I say red and omo the ade bi si so. And not just say
yes, there are different types of closures that you can have depending on the type of juma way. Say juma na way no very very because DJ also who say travelers need to juma no. And travelers no more travel so no. You cannot want to mean kasa ube ye juma intino. O ma mo messing. Intino, like I said, it depends on the type of construction or maintenance away. Say juma na obey no, it requires say you have a total closure. You can have a total closure of the whole place, or of the whole track, or the whole stretch. But if I say and they say signal mounting, we are mounting signals. You told me say bia signal me no bia na say me nsa bia wo ye ntino. Freight others container trucks and I say high speed trains are every Czech Republic, ebesia call Germany, and I say ebesia call Switzerland, whichever way no, messing because it will cost the Deutsche Bahn a lot of money. Well, so we can block only one track. The unhiano. Well, now the unhiano there, a bit me abesin also. There are security posts. We have security measures. As a trainee, but for example, we have signals. Maybe a bit my ADD. Now what is a trainee, but all the same, no, you still have to be very careful because the least mistake I'll be say who move and I say the ordinary machine is no, and it's trying to call left. They be also trying to call office direction of a travel now. They be also trying to call left. Or trying to call right. That is wrong. It's not allowed. And you know, concentration, deep concentration, and being very careful is always important. And you are not allowed to enter the track without the permission of the Deutsche Bahn, which is the German railways. The German railways no down horses here. And me as the construction company, no want to talk. And you know, we must always communicate with them. My guys are there, my foreman is out there, and constant communication is very, very important. Paying attention to detail is also one thing. And you must just love it. Also, do you man away no. And this I'll be now the next day baby. And yeah, idea
with all this risk. The old kind you might be a pay and a scowl. Maybe so with all this risk.
It is
freedom to quite now will search and I will say no. I did be a scowl man.
Yeah, it pays. It may be a risk near high piano. You also pay for the risk factor. The factor in the risk. And also, no, anytime you have a long distance travel piano, you are paid your long distance. There's a quota for it, and also you are giving your per diem. In the event, say apart from your normal salary, no, you also have everyday piano, 20 or 30 euros given to you. Well, in terms of Sika Seminole there, a year compared to other ejuma, other ones in a year.
A year and averagely, which me make it better saying.
It also depends. It also depends on, for example, as an engineer, a trained engineer, when you're crown and yet plus your I can't say allowances when you're grapple and yet 5,000 euros the in a month.
Young penny for who baby say, if you are seeing her, will be ma, will be check. Why not a chill? So we'll pay IT, who they won ye, so we'll pay support. Slam Technology say your #1 partner. Your office will US in ye, your office will Ghana, so ye, your numbers need to so we'll share IT classes, we'll hear career coaching, we'll hear support for business cyber security. Free, na your partner. Yaba wow. Slam Technologies, transformation with excellence. Phrases, yeah, baby, be around me and
5,000 there, Bebo.
Almost TBBR, no, but me about 5,000.
No, Debbie, almost TBBR, no, dear, almost TBBR more. For can say, let me be very frank with you. No say Sika Sem the Anna go for paper in person here but because of issue antino. For example, Mimi say, "Uye will be basic salary no plus where you can say allowances ni bibiana. We can calculate somewhere around 6,000, 6,500. In the betiti if you know there 4,000 they bet me yakufi.
I would say now cry ejuma we no ejuma na say off days. Who da fear because who say na ukose who I say uni warrant kwanya dia uti ho.
Oh there be warrant ma yere no ma. What you say? So warrant ma yere no ma na say the only no bia. Me say for example last 2 years we say last 2 years 3 years ago no. You don't because your man were dying. Baby, I mean, what's this here? No? Like you have your own apartment, and you know a dying here. So you can save a lot. But since because of say you have to rent any nyama. So any family you still have to pay but one can say the nka me nko an even say mini yere mini ba mini ebusua bia na me nko amenam I will not even need to rent. Cars also you have a car at your disposal. They must give you a car, a service or a company car or the runs because without car no, you cannot move anywhere.
Upgrading no then I'll catch a yana make catch a man for say so when him say school now person okwa hwemu ko school no say juma na ensa no juma bi na osua hwemu na sua ensa nso na what German is food every minimum say almost person skill all based on say then na mo friend no then I work at yen.
Well, I will say first of all no interest. Maybe our interest down no so but you must also understand say adibia obey bia no so make sure say at the end of the day no we abenya adwuma because enya course bia na ema awia oba obenya adwuma. For example, Germany has say no, like you rightly said, skill work is an adwuma etuapa. For example, talent and sana skilled work. No obey course na courses bit say course are in there administrative works ni economics ni no all right but no competition ni high so into we are foreigner we are Ghana ni na say what about Germany na so your course bia your course what you say demand ni high. Medicine is one of it, engineering is one of it, nursing, freight forwarding. Another one. Freight forwarding. Container for one. Is also another one. And bakery ni culinary arts ni sa these are in Juma high in demand. Now so public administration ni can say social works here okay. And also can say so rural development ni this kind of management courses now. Germany we are Juma sem no na den kakra. And another thing is also enye de unimu nko a enye skill awesua nko a additional soft skills, extra skills like knowing the language itself. So obesua German language ni sua ni are you ready say obe communicate with German no very important. And also no you must also try to have a driver's license. Because what driver's license I na ejuma penny easy. Into these three things. 1, driver's license. 2, the language itself. And 3, course it must be relevant and needed in Germany or in the society where you are. Any course keke. Say I love fashion in fashion design. We have fashion design in Germany. Good. But are you ready? Who ejuma well, but we are nursing, whether it is in the university or as house builder now. When we are crying when you're Jumai. Well, I'm not saying
with your experience, no man Ghana struggle for your railways near the affinity so yeah kakra motion then I would be bow mine. Then with all the experience I will now see.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to support or to help Ghana in any which way. Ghana na acquire star be. Easy. It's not easy to me say like I said. Me school baby me call Ghana apart from national service I'm here Ghana. Me nye Ghana. Like I said in the beginning, me pay juma me nye bi. And if for me I'm ready. If Ghana wants my assistance in any because I am a certified project management associate as well. These are courses are German like Mthly or and your mom Messiah still. And when it comes to project management in railways infrastructure, which is now my specialization now, I could do it. But main preparation me baba yet because when you say Ghana here. But if I am rich, or omo reach out to me and I say me nya chance no say okay abrante bra beboa DJ meyedodo
me hwɛ abrɔfo no railway lines na motimi yɛ na obon sɛ trains ni bi kra na power ne nam suru bi ɔma ni chain na pop na me hwɛ de bi e wa ha ebe che yeah lines ni bi kra o hwɛ mo lines no ɔma invest un say I don't know you paying for no to kwan o but I don't know o hwɛ ade mo mu skapa omo transport system they don't play with it o
na make ade back assemble control
railway transport system railway ni omo bus that transport do you more country in this guy just like railway no
na make
country
na make assemble control na make assemble control a railway angasansa no train angasansa no is not lucrative because you have to transport a lot of people at a go. Well, sometimes if it's not in the peak hours now, you don't make much. But the only thing that anything private companies and most private companies and operative railways because they are very very much capital intensive, but remuneration profit enye bebre. Adia railways say it reduces congestion on the roads.
Yeah.
Well, it reduces congestion on the roads. In Ghana, for example, Ghana say if the Mahama administration would permit me, would give me the chance to come and work in Ghana, why not? And I say the government, the Ghana government, why do what it does, and they say, once Ghana say from Kumasi to Accra, sa enyoma load no like freight load ni container ni timber ni nyoma na ye dey fa ekwa so no. We could rather bring those ones to the railway side. Say na be ekwa so be free. Na it reduce accidents. One, it reduce accidents no so one. The another way so that it will also reduce emission of that CO2 like environmental hazardous gases no. And those are the internal government.
Me who be in the 90s no. Me who be goose if we be goose train. If we free from her, if we are from Central region, na be Trim Central region na ba Accra. Wait me for waiting by your goose trade be for cocoa. Goose train on friend goose train. It's be for cocoa beans, you know.
Yeah.
We transport from away. And then air transport system, you know. Into aduane from other place to across our network into aduane ni adanya kwan so afi na ekofa car kese na traffic na we no train e do stop here I said we kwa na distribute e ba na ba cry we kwa kuma we kwata cry those lines no and here more
railway answer train ni there the only way make mabwa Ghana pa no if we the logistics the air transportation of enyoma more container, for example, from Tema Harbor to Boliga or whichever way. That's along that stretch, you move goods from the harbor ne other industrial areas no near and no be boasing say the passenger transportation. Passenger transportation can be part of it by any brisa because who got passenger transportation. And I know very well say DJ Mika Bibiatro, the NDC administration at the moment, I know of certain informations be more MPP funds was start here also. Then railway network as you see it today, in Ghana, improve. But what I'm saying is to improve. What I'm saying is we shouldn't concentrate too much on using it for passenger transport. The emphasis should be on freight and freight logistics.
Media Germany the enemy, but the me the beni who were London. Me who say sika mu make it for train. Me the London the me who in na me make. And Germany the me Germany.
I understand.
Me say,
I understand.
Me say UK for no much wako UK da. Me say London train line no every 5, 10, 15 minutes. No, we are far, underground, we are far. Hey, massa. And you come
Yeah,
make.
you see,
I mean, if
meaning
I
I
train,
understand. I
if I train
understand. I
from,
understand.
put the tell me if I train from London to Liverpool, me to 90 pound. 2.5 hours. Unim train I am to a conversation. The money Ebia Germany is different, but UK train.
No, DJ, don't misunderstand me. Who say some stretches be one? Some stretches be one. For example, in Germany say no, Berlin, Hamburg say no. So that stretch no the passenger trainer. Odi for passenger trainer very good. That stretch no very good. But stretches be more wah. I na population no said and also sir.
But
and there are different types of train, all right. A bit more higher intercity. A bit more so higher within the city now. Yeah, to help Ghana, no, I have a company, FN 5D Engineering and PM Consult. The me say me boa the young Ghana for more Europe no. I'm person who sit down or Ghana, but I project manage it for them myself. Me use my skills in project management and also in construction to manage their building projects in Ghana for them. So you can check my maybe I'll say we have to have another session about what we do. We have our website name Instagram no. Yeah, and our Facebook. Instagram, Facebook, as I know, I'm 5D Engineering and PM Consult. And you know, me say bibia. No, I have workers in Ghana who will take care of the project. I'll manage it, project manage it, everything for you, right from the beginning to the end. A 10-key finished project. I'm also into that. And maybe if you like, Krana, you can run some advertisements for me as well.
Okay, our network last hour higher, but all the same, Oscar me that say so. I'm running back as SVTV Africa. So, oh, more person uchi omuna minja o.
Oh, mechi ame ma me me busia phone na Ghana. Ene me bra penyi o takrade. Ene me yere ni me ma o Germany ha.
Also website near them. Also website near them. Now network need to see.
5D Engineering and PM Consult, Project Management Consult.
Okay. Me that say Oscar na muti straight from Germany. Muti in story on daily also worldwide. You on the internet. Then I also free move. I got also information them the bow. T story ni ye. Then I also free move. The officer be bow no afa. The officer bow no. Away. Aha isuan de wa. Anya meti Macau. Ti na ni na for bra. Learn something, tap some ideas. The man some share FM DJ nyame, madam production team ase. So ba me show no so bia me na me good screen so bit me WhatsApp me na say voice note. Two. Makram.
Living in Ghana, abroad, a first timer visiting Ghana, or a company wondering where to get quality service providers in Ghana for any job, then Ejumapa On Demand Services is here to assist you. Ejumapa On Demand Services connect requesters and service providers such as masons, plumbers, electricians, auto repairers, home and office cleaners, trash collectors, rent agents, spa attendants, roofers, beauticians, teachers, CCTV installers, and all artisans on one platform. Yes, one platform. Trust Ejumapa On Demand Services to sort you out any day, anywhere, and at any time. To download the app, please visit the App Store and Play Store or visit our website www.ejumapa.com.